that you don't love me. Hey,
I'm guessing I'ma be okay.
you say that you don't feel me now.
I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
The God order is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just fought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest. Tear you believe the part. Michael remained dead, but still virtuous. Wait to make a penny, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me.
Hey,
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invaded the world. Rick was coming out like you regular. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Thinking the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I'll eat a donut hole. They'll get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I finish watching y'all suck cock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see a future with runner jewels, ain't the shit, but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
You say that you don't love me.
Hey,
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan. If they judge, still don't budge. Don't give an inch, don't give a nudge. Life will leave you better than big. Lose a win, got a hold of your chin. And I put it on Jamie and me. We just gave you inspiration for free. The money
Never meant much.
Hey. Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumb. The that I say when I'm dumb, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel.
Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
DeAndre Jacobs is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Pitch is popped up. Prieto is there for it. 1 down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Bradford Ridley.
Striding in is Bradford Ridley. First delivery to him. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Over the bullpen and gone. And good for him. Bradford Ridley has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Batting third.
To the plate now, Sean Page. This is foul right side. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Nate Glaus, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. He's around first, heading for 2. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Nate Glaus has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Charlie Culberson, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Stepping in now, Adolis Garcia, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Kauffman Stadium. It's now 1-0 Texas. Whit Merrifield next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals.
Pitch on the way.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Now another 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. And the Royals are in the hit column for the first time this year.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore's the exact same way behind the dish.
Next to dig in, Xavier Prieto. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. No balls and a strike to count. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Garcia gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Nate Lowe. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth.
Now at the plate is Sherten Apostle. First pitch of the AB now. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Now to bat, Jose Trevino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering. Fly ball to straightaway left. Benintendi in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. So stepping in is Andrew Benintendi. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So one out and nobody aboard. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. And a high strike. Right there, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2, the counts of the Royals shortstop. The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Michael Taylor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive, base hit to right.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Strike taken up in the zone. In for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, here is DeAndre Jacobs. Miners ready. First pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. This one's down to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. DeAndre Jacobs has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And he's safe. Stepping in once again is Sean Page. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch. Grounded to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Now back. Nate Blouse.
At the plate now, Nate Blouse, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Ridley over at second. Page at first with no outs. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. And now the first pitch. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch, and that'll be a painful run batted in. Now it'll be Adolis Garcia, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman,
Nate
Nate Lowe.
Lowe digging in now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
He froze him on the fastball there. Nate Lowe becomes the first out of the inning.
Sherten Apostle.
At the plate, Sherten Apostle, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Now to the plate, here is Jose Trevino. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, grand slam on opening day? That's got to feel good. Can't get off to a better start to your season. They're going nuts in the dugout, and I don't blame them. This could be an omen for great things to come from this guy and this squad.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and that'll be all now for Mike Minor.
Number 24.
So he'll make his way to the dugout here as he'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. DeAndre Jacobs is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here it comes on 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team to lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Next to hit is Xavier Prieto, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Popped him up. Culberson over to his left, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Bradford Ridley.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Jeff.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So here is Nate Glaus as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And the pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
8 runs, just 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there, and that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Fouled away.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. Jacobs is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Hard on the ground toward short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This batter's got to be in his head right here.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Charlie Culberson goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Adolis Garcia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now into the box, Nate Lowe. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Popped him up. Lopez trying to get there. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Stepping up is Michael Taylor. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The center fielder.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Taylor.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Gerard Dyson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Page is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 19.
So now here is Whit Merrifield. He singled and later scored his team's only run back in the very first inning. He's 1 for 2. Culberson is there, and they go down in a hurry. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Sherton Apostle. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
So next to bat will be Jose Trevino. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next up, DeAndre Jacobs flew out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
To the plate now, Bradford Ridley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
From the belt, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The center fielder, number 1.
Up next for the Rangers, Sean Page. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's Merrifield, and an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 8 and the Royals 1. And now Nicky Lopez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Popped high in the air. Low has a play. One away.
Up next to the Royals.
And stepping in, Xavier Prieto. He flew out in his last AB. Line to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Up next to
and up steps Salvador Perez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Prieto leads off first with 1 away. Scooped up. Culberson on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. 7th inning ready to roll. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Nate Glaus. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dyson's there. Makes the play. 1 away. Next here is Charlie Culberson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So next to hit is Adolis Garcia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And there's ball 2 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he is into second with a 2-out double. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Jesse Hahn enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jesse Hahn.
Standing in now, Nate Lowe, swinging a ball hit on the ground. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Two-out double left stranded. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the veteran DH, Carlos Santana. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, nothing in one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. To first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next to the Royals.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Andrew Benintendi. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Jacobs will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. Ready now is Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. And now in the box, Sherten Apostle. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Sherten Apostle.
Hahn gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is the located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
To 2-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Jose Trevino. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Three and 0 now. DeAndre Jacobs waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fouled off. Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 3, DeAndre.
Next to stand in is DeAndre Jacobs, singled in his last at-bat. First offering. Liner towards second, and this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. The relay, and he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Jacobs at second with 2 down. That's popped up.
Chasing after it is Dyson.
And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
and he was already off to a great start with a home run on opening day, but then he goes and hits another one? Everyone knows he was putting in great work in spring training, and it looks like that hard work has paid off. What a way to get your season started.
At the plate now, Sean Page, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But 2 here in the Rangers' half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Rangers 10. Josh Sborz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Josh.
Line hard to center field. Page is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
The right
stepping in now, Jarrod Dyson. A ball and no strikes.
Dyson.
That evens it up 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you
The
fall
batter,
behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but
well, the side is retired as they make the play. KC down in order. They're down 9. It's digging in, the switch hitter, Nate Blouse. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson. He has no prior history against this pitcher. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
this right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
1-1 the count now. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Into the box, Adolis Garcia, as it's grounded sharply to first. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in now for Kansas City, Nicky Lopez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Heading out towards shallow right, Garcia is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Now batting. The
first pitch of the AB now. Xavier Prieto is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He grounds it sharply to third. Culberson on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, the die was cast in the third inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
10-1 the final lopsided score in this ball game. Texas put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Colby Allard earns his first win of the season. Mike Minor was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 10 runs, 13. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Rangers combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 3-1. Also out of Texas, center fielder DeAndre Jacobs is reportedly being shopped around to other teams and could be on the move in the near future. The Dodgers are rumored to be in the mix for his services. Heading into the day, the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West, while the Orioles are in 4th place in the AL East. Mike Trout had an outstanding day.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Mariners combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-1. The Angels launched 3 home runs as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-3. Brett Gardner had 3 hits in the contest, leading the Yankees past the Indians 3-1. The Tigers sank the visiting Buccos 3-2. The Mets bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-3.
It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times. Times 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all 3 of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting second.
Stepping in next, Bradford Ridley. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time, and he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now here's the first offering. Anderson picks it up while the throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
At the plate, Nate Glaus, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ball 1. Ridley at second, Page at first, 1 gone. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Digging in will be Charlie Culberson. It's a rough one for him on Wednesday, taking an 0 for 5 in that one. First pitch on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick him up right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Adolis Garcia stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. So now into the box is Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Second, the third baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yoan Moncada stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And that one yanked just foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot down the line, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Into the box, Nate Lowe. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Next to hit, Sherton Apostle. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way, and he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So next to the plate for Texas, Jose Trevino. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up Luis Robert. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Abreu aboard here at first with nobody out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
On to first, a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Engel.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Barehanded at his knees. Hey now. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder DeAndre Jacobs. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Bradford Ridley. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there, 2 gone. Next up is Sean Page, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Standing in now, Nate Blouse. Chopped weakly to the left. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Batter number 7.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. High and deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A ball and a strike now. Anderson stands at second with 2 gone. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's tarrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Sox get 1 on the RB. So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Charlie
gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall.
number 53.
Next, it'll be Adolis Garcia. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1-0 count. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Nate Lowe digging in now. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Robert is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Next, it'll be Sherton Apostle. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert. Popped straight up. Ross over to his right, one away.
Now back.
So bases are empty with one out now. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
First pitch of the AB now. Cesar Hernandez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Drives it to deep right field. Garcia retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Welcome back to the south side as we check in with Heidi. And now here is Jose Trevino. Flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
1-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. He comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
To the plate now, Bradford Ridley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Down the right field line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate now, Sean Hage. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ready on 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Nate Glaus stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The count now at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Slow little grounder left side. Knee high. He barehands it. He's out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Adam Engel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The right field.
Here it comes. Leury Garcia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Up next for Chicago, number 44. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that. At the plate now is Charlie Culberson. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Now the 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. As the Rangers are back in business, they tie it at 2.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Stepping in now, Adolis Garcia. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Nate Lowe comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Chopped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the next to bat will be Sherten Apostle. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive base hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, Dero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Jose Trevino. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Apostle leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi. First offering.
For the White Sox,
Tim Anderson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Culberson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The left.
Digging in next, Eloy Jimenez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for Michael Kopech is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now to the plate, DeAndre Jacobs. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now. Now the 2-1
is laid off of for ball number 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Up next, Bradford Ridley, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Next to dig in, Sean Page struck out in his last trip to the plate. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Rangers a 4-2 lead.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
In now, Nate Blouse.
The shortstop.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Charlie Culberson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And that misses 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, If you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away. Aaron Bummer will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Adolis Garcia swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Now at the plate is Nate Lowe. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-2 Texas. Number 47 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 47.
Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next is Luis Robert. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Low waits on it. 1 down.
Now back.
So here's Jose Abreu. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Down and away, ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the White Sox so far. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Adam Engel stands in as he looks at a called strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hernandez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And another foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Sherten Apostle. First pitch of the AB now. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Jose Trevino is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DeAndre Jacobs, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The bat, Ridley.
Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. And again a throw. And yet another throw over. Being especially careful here. Standing in now, Bradford Ridley, as he hits one on a line to left field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Jacobs on second. Ridley at first. 2 out in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in. Josh Sborz is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Here's the first pitch. Number 44 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And there's one away.
The batter, number 7.
Ready now for the White Sox, Tim Anderson. He bounced out last time up. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Hit in the air out toward left. Jacobs is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next to the White Sox.
Now to bat, Yoan Moncada as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And he fouls this one off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Garrett Crochet enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Nate Blouse is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Here it comes on 3-0. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Striding in is Charlie Culberson. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Abreu for the big double play. Now at the plate here is Adolis Garcia. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Abreu is there, and the side is retired. Stepping in once again is Eloy Jimenez. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Luis Robert. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses as well. 3-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Shot back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Jose Abreu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Lowe will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. First pitch on its way. Cesar Hernandez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So stepping in is Adam Engel. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Our final line score tonight.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri. Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri. Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
With the first-year player draft behind us, here's what happened on the diamond yesterday. Starting in the AL West, the Rangers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Boston Red Sox allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-1. The A's combined to give up just 5 hits as they nabbed the win against the Seattle Mariners 6-2. The New York Yankees put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Rays 8-3. Gabe Santos got the win, his 6th so far this year, helping the Marlins dispose of the Blue.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out west in the American League, the Texas Rangers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 11-1. In other Rangers news, shortstop Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is said to be a potential trade chip, according to multiple sources. It's possible the Yankees could be among the interested teams. The Indians had 12 hits as a team as they stole the win against the Mariners in walk-off fashion 2-1. The Houston Astros got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 3-1. The win was their 6th in a row. The Royals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-4. The Halos tallied 5 home runs overall as they got a road win against Arizona 11-10. The Baltimore Orioles combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-0. The win stopped a 12-game slide. The Jays picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Red Sox on the road 9-3. The White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 4-3. The Braves sent 3 balls into the seats as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 3-2. The San Diego Padres amassed 14 hits in the game as they manhandled the Mets 15-1. The San Francisco Giants put together 10 total hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-2. The Cardinals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 7-6. The Colorado Rockies had 12 hits as a team as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds 4-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates combined to allow only 4 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 1-0. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys boys and girls, people of all ages. I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my case, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mono. Girl sweet like a mango, gets a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo, then hit the sound in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo, ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo, self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to blow flex. Nike floating about to get checks. Pump it up about to get pecks. G's work like a name Shrek. With the money, with the pound, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, by the beat like a horse. Spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay, no time for that he say, I care about what she say, self-care like eat, pray, give thanks before I eat, pray, but tell a hater that I eat, pray, I'm like Miami where the heat stay, got the focus like a sensei, had to carve it out my own way, you ain't got the answers like Sway, Friday night just got paid, bought a coat that's just suede, leveled up like 12th grade, sweetest taboo call me Sade, Black Bandit you could call me Blade, work hard play hard that's the motto, pop pop that's the sound of the pop, wake up grind hard full throttle, supreme good shout out to Aristotle, team winning it was kinda hard to swallow but we all